So
I'm eating a
Kashiwagi, man
sandwich.
whore or whore man?
What am I doing? Right.
Playing the game.
Yakuza. We're trying to
Recording.
Yakuza because I need to record because if I can knock this out, I can go back to whatever I was doing. I started editing 5 again today because I was like, I have this backlog of videos I'm supposed to edit. I forgot that I have Silent Hill to also edit. So that's just sitting there because now I have to finish the video that I started because I'm like halfway through it. Oh, we're at this bit.
Yeah, yep.
Hold on, let me.
I
now
just see
that the
the
game is
face.
making more noise. Everyone start barking.
So
I'm eating a
Kashiwagi, man
sandwich.
whore or whore man?
So
Sorry.
you're cutting that one out, right?
No.
That's my cold open. That is.
Wow.
My
Well.
cold open. It's
I
fine.
think
The
it
cold
worked
open for the 5 video that I just started doing was you going, so I can't under any circumstances say slurs, correct?
That's, oh my god.
You know, for the bit.
Oh, it was the night that you were giving me that specific brand of bullshit. Of, like, not telling me that we're live, but you're not saying anything. You're just being like, so I can't say anything.
Oh man.
It's my favorite brand.
Absolutely.
And it's cheap, too. Practically free.
You had to say that as she was drinking.
Ow.
I mean, I'm eating a sandwich, so.
You're not laughing at your own jokes.
I do
Oh,
most
man.
of the time.
I was just, I feel, Die to me feels like they do laugh at their own jokes.
That's fair.
This feels so stupid.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I'll be fine if they question me. Okay, so we have 2 cops and an injured cop who, if we get to a hospital, will wake up and be like, yeah, so this is what happened. And a civilian, like, why are we running? Did I miss why we're running?
Girlie smashed 3 shop windows and stole $200 worth of purses while you weren't looking.
Like, I know that we just had the encounter on the roof, but, like, we have 3 whole... We are outnumbered, cops to civilians.
Yeah, this makes very little sense.
Because Kiryu's not even a criminal. He's not doing nothing.
Yeah, he's
No.
not Yakuza now. If we want to count him as Yakuza, we're still outnumbered. It's 3 cops, 1 Yakuza, and just a guy. Kazuki's just a guy. I don't want to be here. Where am I going?
Running off, and hopefully avoiding police.
Like... Right, Dada-san's not a cop, but still, journalist, ex-cop.
Is that known that he's an ex-cop? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
He quit to be a journalist, but he was still, like, a well-known guy. Half of the people here should recognize him by the way they try to tell their bullshit story.
Right.
Are you talking about Dada-san or the other cop?
Sorry, I'm trying not to just black out in a fit of rage, because that was some bullshit. They let me out of talking to the one cop, and another jumps me before I can even move.
Old games, am I right?
Yeah.
I love old games, I say.
And this is in that era, because, like, this is post-2005, right? This is, because Yakuza 1 came out in 2005. When did this come out, actually?
Probably 06, if they do the Resi thing. I think Yakuza does that thing where, like, they come out in the year that they say they take place during.
Right.
So this would have come out in '06 then.
Mm-hmm. God.
Either come out in the year they take place during, or it's like Resi 4, where it's like
Mm-hmm.
very early into the next year.
Mm-hmm. Well, I ask because, like, this isn't to say that, like, you know, games have, like, gotten over their garbage, in terms of, like, some unfair shit like this, but this is, like, you know, past the very old and very unforgiving kind of game design you got in, you know, PS2 era games. But we're still in this era, apparently, where they're still making these kinds of mistakes. So, yeah,
and we'll be here forever.
Orient. Kazuki's dead. Oh, Kazuki's alive again. And you know what? Can I save? Can I?
Just in case.
Can I cheat?
Yeah, no.
It's not cheating if the game's broken.
Yeah, it's not cheating if the game sucks.
I love those are two very different statements.
Hello, third cop. Would you like to join them on someone else's back after being shot at least twice? No? Please stop questioning me then.
Where do you go, sir? Get inside!
Nice.
Please.
Nice.
Okay, that wasn't as bad as it could have been.
Mm-hmm.
Which is to say, it was less tries than I did the last time that we recorded.
Indeed. With full energy, too, in comparison to,
I was tired
and
last
annoyed.
time.
Yeah.
I wasn't even that tired. I was just done with this. I was done with the game.
Yeah.
何をやらかした銃で撃たれたこの男たちかカムロ町で有名なホストじゃないか早く処置しなければ危険だおい手術室に運んでくれ
I have to protect the gays.
時間がかかりそうだ理由は聞かねえがもし追われているのならあんたら二人はよそで身を隠してた方がいいここにいたら目立つから
I have to imagine being a host is a dangerous job.
Yeah. I'd imagine any of those types of jobs are.
Mm-hmm.
He's not blue.
It's just like crazy customers. Chill.
He's not blue. Has he not been blue this whole game? I thought he was blue last
You would
game.
know. You would know.
He's not blue.
You're the only one who would know.
No, the girlies know. I could have sworn he was blue in the original, which is why I was like, oh, so that's been there from the start. But he's not blue here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get a fucking Serena. Sorry. Whoa, sorry.
They said bad music in New Serena will just do no music in the old games.
I'm fine with
You
that.
can't complain.
Yeah.
It's just quiet.
I would prefer nothing.
Indeed.
It just
Okay.
needed 4 occasional notes on the piano and New Serena would have been fine.
Some like smooth jazz in the background.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying,
And,
you
you
could have
know, a
hired someone
genre
who
change
has-
in the music for when someone just fucking died.
or mention someone who just fucking died.
Yeah.
It's funeral time, and then there's that bitch ass Batches, not what he's called.
That's how it's spelled.
So every day in my Greek mythology class, we have these daily chatter questions. They're just participation based for the grade. And it's just random things to get like the class engaging with each other, with the stuff that we're covering. And yesterday's was what two gods. You can sit outside. I'm sorry, but you can sit outside for a minute because you yelled to get out.
I thought you were talking to me for a second, but now you're not allowed to say anything for a bit. My God.
Just like the preemptive, you sit down.
Okay, fine, I'll mute myself, eh?
No, my boy, who just screamed and screamed and screamed and screamed to get out of my room, is at the door begging to get in. And our question for the day was, what two gods would you set up on a blind date with each other? And someone said Bacchus and Dionysus. Bacchus and Dionysus are the same person. One of them is the Greek version, and one of them is the Roman version, and Dionysus is the god of wine, parties, and sex. And I was like, you know what? I think that is the only valid answer. I saw the prompt and I was like, can I just say that I wouldn't? Can I just say that that's a bad idea? I do not want to touch that with the 10-foot pole. Bacchus and Dionysus makes sense to me.
Where are you at? There you are.
Yuya, sit. I love Yuya. He's so fun.
Mm-hmm. Not that I'm curious. I feel like I know that like they're unless I'm just not remembering the full picture, the full scope of these games, but with Kiwami 1 and Kiwami 2, I know that like there is the unfortunate matter of like losing.
Keep forgetting that I don't have camera control, so I can't nod with the camera like I usually do. Because like you've seen me, I do the little nods. It's like I'm listening, and I'm like, oh, I can't camera nod. I can kind of wiggle him.
As like a shaking of the head, no. But no, I was gonna say like with Kiwami 1 and Kiwami 2, there is the unfortunate like loss of like facial expressions and whatnot, and that is more important, I feel like. But unless I'm mistaken, there might be more stuff like indoors where like you have more like actual like I don't know posing and camera shit going on in these games in like the originals, or in Kiwami rather. But the one thing that is missing or no, in the originals. But the thing that seems to be missing is that like there is no like, hey, here's a shot of Kiryu as he's talking. Hey, here's a shot of Dada-san as he's talking. You know, I don't think we get a lot of that in this. I don't
Yeah,
think.
and then they overcorrect in the later games. You've seen the camera work.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, just like
It's
in
an
Kwame
Irish
2,
pub.
in Kwame 2, like that would have been shot for shot of Kiryu and
Yeah,
Dada.
you'd be going
and
boom,
then,
boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god,
Yeah.
we don't need.
うん。
久しぶりだな、マスター。桐生さん、この町に帰ってきたんですか。あ、どうぞ。
There's a lot of good stuff in Yakuza, but I don't think anything will ever beat some of the highs and lows of the Majima Everywhere stuff.
何にいたしましょう。
I'm just once again thinking of being down on my luck, wounded, no items, limping to the drugstore, and I get stopped by a man in the street who's like, "We're gonna go to this bar," and I'm like, I'm being kidnapped and taken to a secondary location, and we get to the bar, and I'm like, let's just get this over with, it'll be a side quest, I'll tell him I don't have time for it, and Majima pops up, and I'm like...
Here for round 45, Kiryu?
Please! And I didn't have the money to pay him, and he probably would have fought me if I paid him, so...
大悟と合田会長を拉致した海外組織だ。海外組織？府警の別所という刑事がそう言っていた。別所？知ってるのか？昔、カムロ署の4課にいたんだ。カムロ署に？俺が新米の頃はカムロ署の4課の看板だった。さっきの河原のおっさんとは同期でな。マムシの別所に鬼瓦っていや、カムロ署と警視庁のエースとして有名だった。
The ice did not need to be that loud.
This is Yakuza, where they put the mic on the dog. So
I think the dog
It's
ate
following.
the mic.
Yeah. We sure there wasn't a furry under there in relation to the furry
Did they
tangent you
get a
had.
brand deal with Jack Daniels?
Oh my god.
Hold on.
Talk about product placement.
I think my favorite's gotta be Devil May Cry's Dak Daniels.
That's such a, like... That's what people do today, but back in fucking DMC, I love that. Just reversing the fucking first letter of
That's
each word.
from, they do that in the anime.
Mm.
And there's like this big slow pan shot, and I'm like, it's not funny.
Mm-hmm.
But
We
it's
talk about,
funny.
Mm-hmm. Are you talking about the original anime?
Yeah.
Or? Okay.
You couldn't pay me to watch the new one.
No, absolutely
I gave
not.
it one good honest shot. I lasted 3 minutes in English, 10 in Japanese, and then I tapped out.
Mm-hmm. It's so strange too, because like that has so much praise as I've heard.
I don't know how or why.
Mm-hmm.
正当防衛として処理された。しかし殺人デカと陰口を叩かれるようになり、ついに河原さんは一家から外された。そんな過去があったのか。未だに撃たれた男たちの死に際の顔がまぶたに焼き付いてる。河原って男には何か深い傷がありそうだな。俺もそれは感じるんだが。 本人に聞いてみても何も言わない。だが、ただの外国人嫌いとも違う。俺はな、桐生。和樹をやっちまったことより、河 それを理解してやることもできやしねえ。口じゃ悪く言ってても河原さんのこと気にしてんだな。まあな。
Hello?
I love the fan into just the casual fucking music.
They're getting funky with it.
Mhm.
Like, good for them. See,
Absolutely.
they could have bad New Serena music if they just do like that and give different cutscene music. Don't
Right.
auto-answer your phone. Leave her sitting there. We don't like her. I gave her a good, honest shot. Twice in a row. 2 separate games, I went, I'll give her a shot. And I didn't like her in Kiwami 2, and I went, maybe it's just Kiwami messed her up. Still don't like her.
I wish they could learn their lesson with her, and do the same with Dada-san, you know? That'd be great.
I wish.
So they recognize, oh yeah, shit character. Let's leave him out of the rest of the series, please.
I wish.
Mhm.
But alas. So there's this crazy... Don't.
You good?
Put the rocks down, Krim. It's really early. She's like, I don't know where that is. Okay, we are in... Tokyo as a whole, very big city. We are in one small area of it. You see the size of the map. Kamurocho is not that big.
Right.
You ask a couple people, hey, where's this bar? And then you go there. Because that's how you get directions. No, I'm gonna make Kiryu run all the way back across town. You get in a cab and you go, hey, can you take me to this bar? And then you show up and you badger Kiryu for the taxi fare.
It's... Man... They go out of their way to make her unlikable because a very simple, like, oh yeah, I'll be there on my own. Like, I don't know. It just shows, like, some utility on her part, you know, to do what she can do independently. I don't know.
It's just the thing of, I don't mind her being like, I don't know where that is. Ask for directions from him. Ask for directions from someone else. Give it a good, honest shot, and then go, Kiryu, I got lost.
That could be funny. That could be cute, you know?
But she's supposed to be this, like, hyper-competent cop character, and she can't navigate. I know it's not her city. I know this isn't her jurisdiction. She's not in her area.
Right.
She came here. Willingly. She followed Kiryu and then gets mad when Kiryu goes places. But she can't navigate any place herself. I don't like her.
It's so silly.
And because I don't like her, I'm meaner to her than I would be any other character. I'm sorry.
It'd be so nice if, like, they also played it like, it'd be somewhat unprofessional, I guess, but, like, it's her, like, trying to, like, present herself as being stronger or, like, more, like, able than she actually is, and, like, that's part of her character.
They could do anything
like,
to add depth to her other than being a pompous bitch.
Yeah.
Sorry, Charlie. I'm gonna get people who really like her coming here and being like, I can't believe you'd say those horrible things about my baby girl.
Admittedly, I'd be so curious to see what they had to say, though. You know,
and
like,
I'm like,
what
please,
about her character?
Please defend her. I want to see what you see that I don't.
Yeah, yeah.
And then she fusses at him for being late.
Yeah, like, bro.
It's the thing to me that Dice pointed out before of if she was the man and he was the woman, no one would like this dynamic.
It wouldn't be a funny haha. It wouldn't be interesting.
Yeah.
She would be a character that we were intended to despise.
Yes.
For looking down on us. But because she's a woman, it's supposed to be like, oh, look at the tension between them. No, there's no tension between them.
No.
Hey, don't punch her though.
ちょっと待て
Yeah, no.
Hold on.
Don't like her, but come on.
Hold on, man.
日本語喋れる
Right in the face. Get her right in the face. Get her. Get her.
Die! No!
Hey, Krim, when was the last time you saw Haruka in this game?
I miss Haruka. I miss my wife. I miss my daughter. I've
So much
seen
to
my
miss in
wife
this.
more recently, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck yeah. Hello?
I
Has
yeah.
this been the music for the whole game and I haven't been paying attention, or?
I don't think so. I did actually
y'all
like
have special bars.
I don't believe so though, because I went to look this. I went to look up the theme the last time like you played, because I was like, oh shit, is that from One Piece?
Right.
And I did like a brief like browse. And he was like, no, okay, I haven't heard this before, this particular song, but I have heard it on that playlist, and it goes so fucking hard. So I'm glad we're getting to it now.
The
'Cause holy
bench!
shit!
Carry you! The bench!
Kiryu, the couch, the couch.
He is not strong enough.
There's some things getting out of prison will never change.
Yeah, she's just down and out. And that part, this is where you get to stuff that I'm like, okay, sure. Because no matter how good of a fighter you are, when you get punched square across the face by a man 100 to 150 pounds heavier than you, you're gonna go down.
Yes. And a realistic like thing would be like, oh shit, like she could be like actually like really hurt, you know?
Nah, it's Yakuza. She's fine.
Yeah.
This fight is not going well.
No.
I'm like very out of it right now.
Do you have healing items?
I have no idea.
Mm.
We're gonna find out.
Well. From here on, no damage.
From here on, no damage. From here on, no damage. From here on, no
No
damage.
damage. Did just hear you just lead them into hitting each other? That's great.
Oh my god, this room sucks.
Yeah.
I can't pick up any of the items because I keep just getting...
Why is that dude just sitting there, by the way?
He has been shot.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I will give him...
Fair.
I don't like him either, but he has been shot.
Okay, that's fair.
That's the guy that Dada-san was carrying.
Got you. Putting the rocks down.
However, I think he has a gun.
Doesn't want to shoot Kiryu. Doesn't want to miss.
I love it here.
Why? I assume were you pressing square there? Or what would be square on the controller?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what the fuck?
Yeah, we'll wait another... Wait, I have 11. I can afford this.
Eat the pocket tissues for health. I don't...
I'm gonna like go read it later and find out some bullshit like the Resi 3 remake. You're just limiting how much damage they're doing. You can't actually.
Yeah,
Fuck
oh,
you!
God. I hate that so much, man. that pisses me off so much.
There we go. Apparently,
Nice.
I'm just not hitting triangle hard enough.
Hmm.
Kiryu, just okay. I just want to heat move one of them. This fight sucks.
Yeah, no. It does.
Let me go! What do you want me to
He's
do
not gonna-
here? What do you want me to do here, game? Because I really don't want to go into that corner. That corner is scary death.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, my heat move did a lot. Sorry. Wow. Jesus. Come on, Kiryu.
You know, if he's not going to shoot it, he can at least toss you the gun, you know?
He could throw things at him. Kiryu can tank the
That's
hit.
true. If that would kill, that'd be nice.
Okay. So,
Ah, man.
third time's the charm, maybe?
And I wish it wouldn't be the case, but...
I can't block in both
Yeah.
directions.
Yeah.
And this falls into the category. Yakuza's really bad about having really bad rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fine, game. I know how this works.
Yeah.
You have no way of knowing that there's 8 of you now, and I've played 8 of your main games now, and I've played 5 of them. Plus.
Yeah.
True though.
I mean, the game has no way of knowing. It's just doing its job,
Yeah, but
and I'm
Nishiki
in
does.
a mood. Nishiki knows all. On account of being some freak-ass god. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
You take that back right now.
For you.
You're still paying for worshipping the false prophet, the false god of Zac Efron.
He's not a false god!
Wait, is Zac Efron the false prophet or is Nishi the false prophet?
Neither of them. They're like the devil and angel that sit on your shoulder and they fight over the remote control for the world.
Yeah. For the fucking Matrix. And Nishi's been on his turn for a while now, so... What? What is going on here?
Charging up heat for a special finisher called throwing these 2 men into each other.
That wasn't even that interesting. Like, look at that.
Don't worry about it. It's an old game. That's as interesting as we get.
Yeah, I guess. I think he just should have shoved them in the lockers there, you know? That'd been great.
Yeah, see, gun. You are
Right, I know you're
still
okay now.
a cop.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine. I like this game.
No, no, you don't.
I like Ryuji. I like Daigo. I like Kiryu.
Unfortunately-
I'd say I like Haruka and Majima, but they're not fucking here.
Is the gap between you two getting further away? Because that's, I don't know, just even funnier to me, and just more, I don't know, subtly symbolic of just like.
I was gonna
problem
say I
here.
don't think so, and then I'm looking at it. No, I don't think so.
Okay.
It's just the angles changing because they do some
Mhm.
weird camera work.
Yeah.
For a moment, there is peace, and then she's back on my heels. Actually, I think she does get like a certain amount further away, and then.
Mm-hmm. Imagine she pulls a Sherry and just like sits there and waits for you to come back for her. She'd do
Good.
it. She'd fucking do
I wish she would.
it.
I wish she would. I wish you could ditch her to go do shit. You know, she won't do
Mhm.
karaoke with you.
That's
They tried to be like,
bro.
let's give Kiryu a romantic love interest.
Mm-hmm.
And then in Kiwami too, they double down. She does not get karaoke, but you can call Majima anytime.
Mm-hmm. They know in truth what's really wanted here.
It's the like... The least you could do is give us something to do with her outside of
Yeah.
the story. I understand not having it in the original. Karaoke doesn't exist yet. The game is old. We don't have all of the space and storage and technology to go do all this side shit. But by Kiwami too, that was the perfect chance to be like, okay, let's redo everything and
Mm-hmm.
give her more personality and give you
Yeah.
more aspect, like chances to see her with her guard down and see her
Yep.
outside of this story.
Mm-hmm.
And like won't do any of it. You can't do anything.
Can you do
with her.
anything with her?
I don't think
Like
so.
no other. That's so lame.
I could be wrong because I don't do a ton of stuff outside of karaoke.
right.
The most stuff I do is in Zero.
Mm-hmm. But it's just like, imagine that as like another character-defining moment of like, maybe at first she's not willing to do that sort of stuff with you because she's being a hard ass.
Yeah.
She's like, she has this guard up, but as she develops this connection with Kiryu, oh, suddenly she's willing to do these things with you. You know, it's so simple.
And then
It's
just
so
time and
simple.
time again, they write these other characters that Kiryu has way more chemistry with, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
I was editing, like I said, I was editing 5 today, and I was watching him with the girlie, and it's like, this is still problematic and not great, but I could believe that he enjoys her company.
Mm-hmm. I guess when we're out of the cutscene, unless you don't care, what's the problem with the girlie again?
She is
In
still,
fact-
like, half his age.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, not great.
Yeah, I think he's like 34 to 36 in this game.
Ooh,
And
yeah.
she's like...
He's
What are-
38 right now.
Okay, I was like, I couldn't remember his age.
He's
I knew he was in
38
his
right
30s.
now. He's
Yeah, and she's, like,
27 when
24.
he gets arrested, and she's like 24, and it's like, woof.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I remember her age. I don't remember his age.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I know it's a lot.
Right.
When does 5 take place? What year?
2012, I believe.
Okay.
Because Death Souls was 2011, right? Or it was pushed off because of...
You're correct.
どういうことだ。どうやらここにも資格の手が回っているらしい。
But yeah, he's in his 40s, basically. And it's just
Mhm.
like, that could be better,
not great.
but their dynamic is also weird a little, but like much more believable. And I'm like,
Mhm.
I don't hate this girl. I wanted to
Right.
know who she was because I'm sitting there and I'm like, this... they're withholding information from me for the first time in 5 games.
Mhm.
ここは俺一人に任せてくれ。
Is the reveal of interest, or does it really never get revealed at all, or?
It gets revealed.
Okay.
マスター、この写真は一体なんだ。
Why didn't you get my good side?
なあマスター、俺は1年前からあんたのことを知ってる。だからできれば争いはしたくねえんだ。理由を聞かせてもらえないか。いや、それは誰に頼まれたんだ。
For him, the good side is like the divorced dad, like from below.
Yeah. If I ever do a Kiryu cosplay, that is the only angle of picture I will ever be taking. Sorry to all the
Yes.
other cosplayers who want to look nice in photos of me. Lower that camera.
Yes.
Alright, we got a bunch of baseball bats and a Tachi Banana special.
That'll be all for your order.
I'm going for Tachi
You
Banana
ruined
first.
my diet.
Ooh, and a couple knives.
My diet is ruined. I hope you're happy.
Pick up anything, Kiryu. Anything.
There we go.
See, this is the reasonable cluttered room, 80,000 men, but they're all really weak men.
Right.
And I'm like, that's fine. Also, a lot of the clutter in this room is shit you can pick up.
Indeed.
A lot of the clutter in that other room was not shit you could move.
I am just imagining, like, Kiryu picking up the sofa that has the dude on it in that other fight. As a
I'm
weapon.
finally better than Nishiki.
Yeah.
Nishiki lives there, and you see in the background him pick up 2 sofas, and Kiryu's like, fuck.
They keep
Back
trying
to
to
the
outdo each other
gym.
with more people on it.
I should go reread that fic.
Which fic?
The gym fic.
I just reread that the other day while at work. Sorry, I think I broke your machine. Another meathead looks up fantastic tits for a fantastic machine.
I would be so scared if Kiryu. I would be so scared. I would be so scared. He'd put me on my feet and I'd fall again because I'm like, wait, hold on a sec, I wasn't ready.
The legs are jelly.
I'm like, oh, cool, kneeling down, put a hand up. Oh, did y'all see Big Wife? I'm not
Yeah,
entirely
I did.
happy with her. I'm gonna tweak it a little bit more still, but
Yeah, I meant to ask
Big
you,
wife.
like, yeah.
I feel like trying to like line up and connect hits in the older games is such a pain in the ass.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel like it's, like how the controls feel, or just like how...
It's probably
I don't
the fact that in modern games you can pivot a little while attacking.
Oh, more than just a little. They make it, once you start unlocking it, you can get on combos that where you can press 2 or 3 buttons
Yeah.
and perform 5 pivots in a move.
Yeah, well, I also
Mhm.
admit you have more control. You can do like a punch, and even if you're mid combo, you can just turn your Kiryu.
Mhm.
Well, but it's not just a turn; it's a fluent movement. Like
Yeah,
he
they
transitions
do a
into
lot
an
of
attack.
really nice stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's you don't have it in 3, and everyone really wishes it was in 3.
Right.
But it's the no matter where you need to attack, if you just click your joystick a different direction, Fury will seamlessly just move.
Yeah.
And coming off of 5 and coming back to 2 is a little rough.
Coming off of Ishin.
Yep.
Ishin and its beautiful gameplay. Because Ishin was also insanely fluid, and I'm coming back to this where it's like, he is facing this direction, he will not turn until you stop attacking and the animations are done. And I'm like, oh. So this is a combo game, so I'm running combos. And I'm just chugging along that way, because you won't let me turn. Yeah, I think next I'm gonna go... Well, obviously we're doing Silent Hill, but next Yakuza-wise, I'm gonna go record Ishin.
Oh yeah, Ishin was so much fun, man. It's just a great, like,
Well, the question actually... Hold on. I'm thinking. I should wait to record Ishin.
What's that?
Because I should wait for my replay of Ishin to be after I've played 6 and 7, since 6 and 7 characters show up in it.
That's fair. That is fair.
So then there's something new to comment on the rewatch, and I'm like... I wanna... Now...
Must be patient. You had your fill of actually, you know, being reinvigorated with that game after 5 and all of its issues.
You ran into its waiting arms. Boink boink.
I feel so bad for 5.
Yeah.
It tried so hard.
And it did so good, with the exception of just 2 parts that were... One part that was so bad that I, like, dread the replay. The only reason I'm like, I could replay it is because that part will become so easy to skip based on just the atrocious amount of cutscene. And then the ending was not good either, but...
No.
The ending would never have been good, but would have been slightly more forgivable if Saijima's segment was better. But Saijima's segment, especially his first 2 chapters, were so bad. You get out of the prison, I immediately am like, oh, I'm okay. But God.
How late into the game do you play Sajima's segment?
It's Kiryu and then it's Saijima.
Okay, so you
come off the best segment of the game. Because Kiryu's segment is fan-fucking-tastic.
Right. And then the whiplash.
And then to prison, and I'm like, okay, last time, we've done the prison thing before, but, you know, last time it wasn't great, but we got it over with quickly enough, and then they're just like, no, prison. More prison, and I'm like, I don't want to be here.
Because I have nothing else we can figure out what to do with this character.
Have we gotten Daigo? Did we rescue Daigo and I forgot? I feel like I haven't seen Daigo in a while, and I feel like we've been told that he's... I kind of want to just drink my hot chocolate with the spoon.
Go for it.
Spoon feed yourself. During the Daigo cutscene.
There's no Daigo here! I'm sorry, who? What? When? Where? Him, right, forgot that was your name.
Is there another person named Makoto?
Yeah, Dada-san.
Oh no!
Yeah, Krim found a post.
I think about that poor bastard so often.
He was like, oh my god, her name shows up in the rest of the series, so I can't wait to see what they do.
Oh no! Oh, that poor sod.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
We pour one out for him every day.
Blind Mike's not gonna be there. It's gonna be this fuck-ass cop.
You know, I don't think I've seen more than 2 or 3 pieces of fan art for, so, like...
Well, that's how you know it's bad. I've only seen maybe 5 fics. Once
for
we get to
him,
this
or
chapter,
he's just there because they need an exposition guy, like how they just
both
need an exposition.
combined.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure there's more. I don't go looking for him.
これは何かの間違いです。これは現場にあったものだ。鑑識で伊達の銃のものと判明した。何度も申し上げる通り、彼は我々の極秘捜査に協力してもらっているもので、元刑事とはいえ、銃の携帯などを許せるはずはなかろう。
Yeah, you know, they're right about that one.
Yeah, they got him there.
君らが追っていた組織とは何なんだね。人言派です。人言派？何を言ってるんだ。人言派はとっくに壊滅したはずだ。いや、公安部が半年前から内定してたところ、その残党がまだカムロ町に潜んでることが分かったんです。確かな情報なのか。ええ。我々がマークしていたスターダストというホストクラブのオーナーはその可能性が高かったのです。なぜ公安部は正式な捜査を行わなかったのかね。葉月は用心深く頭が切れます。そこで倉橋課長から葉月と親しい伊達さんの捜査協力要請があったんです。事情は分かったが、このような結果になってしまったんだ。伊達を逮捕するほかなかろう。逮捕？これが公になってみたまえ。元刑事のスキャンダルとしてマスコミの格好のネタに。
Is it a scandal if it was self-defense?
待ってください。現時点をもって
I think it's a scandal because he has the gun.
Okay, I was like, I don't really know Japan's laws, but also there are so many ways that we could spin that story. Actually, this is stupid because he's there with two other cops, and so it very easily can play the first guy got downed, Dada grabbed his gun because he's an ex-cop with training and it was self-defense.
Except for it was Dada-san's gun, right? That's the
Yeah,
whole bit,
but
that
on the press doesn't need to fucking know that. Sorry. I'm sorry. They're like, imagine what happened if it gets out. So you publish the story yourself and you control the details. This is like basic fucking textbook manipulation tactics.
Yeah, but it's a video game.
The face, the face.
My favorite argument.
I'm trying to think of what you said the night that I finally did just grab the camera and start shaking it. Like, I don't remember what you said because I do this a lot, and I just remember one time I just grabbed and I was like,
yeah,
thrashing. Can we maybe go rescue Daigo?
No.
Nah.
Oh, cool. Awesome. There's no tracking him I don't remember. Do we? Oh, we don't know where he is, do we? That's right, because the other building was set up.
The place of all anguish. Well, not all of it, but the central hub.
Well, you see how it has no awful music.
I would take this over the awful music. I would take just pure fucking silence for 20 minutes as the little typing sound plays over the actual new Serena soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to our Yakuza 2 videos, where we just trash on Yakuza an unprecedented amount. I'm so sorry.
Yakuza 2 brings it out.
Unprecedented, having no previous example.
Can we talk about this guy?
He's having a good time.
I love that for
Because
him.
why did they
Yeah.
they took away all of the benches? I don't think any of these are in the new games.
It's okay, boys. I'm on your side. I'm gonna maul her to death.
You're not gonna just flash your badge like you did with Kiryu? She acts like the most uncop when she talks to cops.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm assuming. There was just no animation, and she did just flash her fucking badge. And I'm like, I mean, I guess that's what I want her to do, but I just don't like her.
So instead of making your Yakuza analyst series, you're making your why did they do 3 games bad? Why these 3? It'd be the same thing with DMC.
Any game series, it's just like, why'd they do these bad? And my 2 is just especially bad to me because there's good pieces of 2, but as a whole, I'm like, this kind of sucks. And then
Right.
5, there's just a couple really bad pieces of 5 that make the whole thing kind of suck. But it's like, overall, if you took those pieces out and just did them fucking better, I don't think there's a saving to.
Right.
Yeah, it's the game.
We could have saved 5.
You take Seijima's segment out, and it's a normal game. You're like,
You
oh my
take
god.
Seijima's segment out and you change the conversation they have on the roof.
Mm-hmm.
Because the plot wasn't bad, it's just the fact that he tells them.
Yeah, it should have been actually use the florist, you know what? Good segue, because he'd be the person who'd be like, yeah, I was able to track the cameras across town and saw them setting up this horror pit trap and able to tie it back to the main guy instead of it being we the audience can tell immediately because you throw a shady cop at us on the first fucking 3 hours of gameplay.
Well, it was just a thing of, like, the saw trap idea wasn't terrible. Having
It's
Saitama
interesting,
and
'cause-
Majima fight wasn't terrible. It's the fact that he's like, I'm gonna tell you the outcome.
Right.
Yeah,
Of what
you're
will
going to
happen.
kill each other, and then the sniper is going to take the shot.
Yeah, and
it's
so
like,
obviously now he's set it up so there's not a reality in which Majima would ever let himself win. If he doesn't tell them, if he's just like, if I've decided on one of you, and if that one of you lives, Haruka lives, and if that one of you dies, Haruka dies, and I won't tell you who, then we get interesting.
Yeah.
Or just you're gonna fight each other, or I kill her.
yeah, one of you dies, and she gets to go away.
Yeah.
And the question is, does Majima still pull the poor pitiful knee act and
Yeah.
crumple to the ground, or does he go, I'm so sorry, I have other things I need to take care of?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It like my big issue with that fight is just that he's like, if Majima wins, Haruka dies. Well, Majima's never going to win now.
If nothing else, it
You
just
can't
throws the
tell
fun for
them
himself.
that
Yeah.
because they will now throw the fight. That's how this works.
Yeah.
You know what? Girlie's got such an autistic stare. Maybe that's why they like her.
You're so right.
Previous fucking friend.
I have to. This
kinda
is gonna
looking
come out
around.
wrong. I have to imagine it's the straight people who like her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand liking this Kiryu better because the older Kiryus just felt like they had more attention to
The older
detail.
Kiryus just hit different.
Mm-hmm.
It's not to say that he has more attention to detail. It's that, unfortunately, instead of having animators animate the faces, you use facial tracking on voice actors, which some voice actors are like artists, where when they make a tone of voice, they'll make their face match. But there's other voice actors who are so good at doing a complete voice scene with a dead ass face.
Yeah.
And it feels like they just got a bunch of people like that. They hired one guy to animate Nishiki's face in all of Zero and Kuami, and then they forgot to rehire him for the rest of the series.
I miss him. Bring that guy back, please.
Well, we get to see in the older
That,
games.
or we're gonna
Kiryu, like,
see Ichiban and be like, oh no, it's the voice actor, and the voice actor is just very expressive.
oh no. It feels like everyone follows Kiryu's lead, though, where they're just like, we all gotta talk really serious, but it only works for Kiryu.
I've seen Ichiban. They went different direction with him, and I'm very happy about that.
Well, and they had to. There's no way in hell
they
you could
do like a full pivot, and he's just this big, silly, funny, goofy guy.
I was about to ask, like, what kind of person is he? Like, from the little bit you see
from
of
what
him?
I've seen,
he loves Dragon Quest.
Incredibly energetic. He's so silly, funny.
Hell yeah.
He's just having a grand old time.
He's making friends with everybody he meets. He's exchanging phone numbers. You know, bro will run at the store and buy you a soda and then come back with a sandwich and be like, oh, you said soda? Let me go back and get you a soda. And then come back with an iced tea. And you're like, bro. And he's like, I'm so sorry. You want to go to the store with me? And then you're like, you know, fine. And he's like, I'll pay for everything.
And then, 3 years later, he's at that guy's wedding.
Yeah.
Like, he is just this golden retriever extrovert energy of he's happy to be here and he's happy to make friends and he's just enjoying life, and I'm like, he looks like he's having a great time. I saw one scene of him where he did not look like he was having a great time.
Oh.
I love the ominous
10 years in the joint.
10 years in the joint. I think he spent longer, but I'm not positive.
I don't know how long he spent in the clique, but they make a point to point it out heavily that he has no idea about technology when he comes out.
Yeah, he don't know what the fuck's going on, which is fascinating to me that we now have 3 characters that the start of their thing is just being like, what the fuck has happened in the world? We now have 3 separate guys, and I feel like it's worked really well for 2 of them.
It would be so interesting for them to do it with Seijima, but we get so little of Seijima because he really should have just got
weird
out.
Direction with Seijima, and it's like, okay, I'm done here.
Well, they should have just had it being that he gets out of jail at the end of 4, and then 5 he's running around doing his own thing. Whether or not it's meeting Big Wife or whatever. Like, again, where we're like, he just gets out. Like, he's not in the family. But if you get, to the end of Kiryu's segment in 5, and you start up Seijima's segment unaware of the Majima stuff, and then have him go about his day-to-day life, and then find out at the end, or halfway through his segment, that Majima is missing.
Yeah.
And that's why he comes back. Like, that's way more interesting and way more engaging, and I don't want to go to jail again. I guess it's a realistic depiction of the cycle of criminals and being stuck in jail for bogus-ass reasons. I get that they had him break out of jail, but bro was in a jail that was not legally, legally running in any, I think, way, shape, or form. Unless that was a direct reflection of the prison system during the development of that game, which I seriously doubt. But I don't know. I don't know their politics. I don't know what
they make
just
a
seems
pretty
like
big deal that it wasn't legally running because that's where the 10 billion yen was
getting funneled out of. So it's like
because that was the cutscene that you were like, oh, you're gonna throw up, and I'm like,
yeah.
Hold on a minute. Didn't expect this to come back.
Yeah, that cutscene's so good though.
It's so good
Because I'm
though.
like, here's a guy you hate. Here's Haruka, and bam, here's a folder on the table to make you regret all of your life choices.
Yeah,
again.
it's
And then you You turned around and hit us with the yes and of what if it's Kiryu's money to begin with?
Yeah.
Because
I just think it'd be interesting if that was Kiryu's bubble era money and we make Akiyama a little bit older and he was in charge of it. Because Akiyama's handling the account that gets laundered.
Mm-hmm.
and it just makes so much
It
sense.
just makes so much sense.
Because then you actually tie him into it. Which makes it even funnier if he turns around and makes his business as big as it is to try and pay back Kiryu for the money, and then finds out, of course, Kiryu's involved with the explosion, so then he's like, I have to triple pay him back.
So why in the fresh hell did they use your Yakuza 1 cutscene in Dead Souls? Because I forgot you were in this game.
Because they also didn't like to.
Makes fucking sense.
I don't blame him. He just looks ever so slightly better here.
A Yakuza eater. Yeah, girly, where are you looking? You're kind of like Ty. You got one eye looking forward, the other eye's just kind of out there. Neither of them are looking at where you're,
Be nice
talking
to
to.
him.
Which, at least they,
Be nice to
I know it's the
him.
camera. You know
It's
what?
the
If it's the camera on him,
camera.
it's the camera on her. Sorry, bad twist. I was like, you know what?
Oh god.
It was awful. It was bad. Had to share it with the rest of you.
Die, that's over my cutscene.
God.
Yeah, you can cut it all out. Or you go die what again?
Die White
quiet.
has got to be one of my favorite edits. I feel really bad for this guy because from Kiwami 1 to Kiwami 2 I did not remember him and was unaware that this was the guy from Kiwami 1. And then in Dead Souls they say something Omi, and I just de facto assume that he's from 2, and I go, I don't remember you, I hated that game.
I think I tried to remind you that you saw him in Kiwami, because he's the guy you fight in the bar.
Don't remember.
The first time
I mean,
you-
I remember the fight now, I don't remember if you tried to remind me or not.
Because you were like, who the fuck is this guy? And I'm like, I think he's from the bar. I didn't even pull from 2.
I just remember that 2 had a lot of stuff dealing with the Omi, and so I was like, must have been from 2. I didn't like that one, so I don't remember you. And I'm like, oh my god, he was in the first game too.
2 was
You
just so
can't
bad.
walk
It
forever.
functioned the best.
It functions so good.
It functioned. Yeah, it looked pretty good. It ran amazing. No issues. Never crashed. Story sucked.
It's
very pretty.
nice, though. It was beautiful.
I don't
There
know
was
if it's
Majima karaoke.
it might be the prettiest, in
You'd
my
say so?
opinion, that I've played so far. Like,
Really?
out of all the games, yeah, I think it's prettier than 5.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think the only one that I'm like would say is prettier than 2 was Ishin, and a lot of that almost comes down to stylistic preferences.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and I haven't played Ishin yet, so it's
Yeah.
not in my repertoire of graphics I can pull off the back of my head.
Ishin's just... The thing with Ishin is it's really pretty until you start looking at people's faces, and then it depends on who you're looking at.
Yeah.
Oh, just like
yeah.
Zero.
Because if you're looking at, like, Ryoma, if you're looking at Hijikata, or Okita, or the other guy whose name I keep forgetting, I am so sorry, they all look fantastic. And then you look over at, like, Jingu... Not Jingu. Is it Jingu?
Jibe. Wrong franchise. Sorry.
Yeah, it's Jingu.
Mhm.
You look at like the guy that he plays, and it's like you look off, or like the guy that Kuze plays also looks really off,
Mhm.
and it's like I don't know what happened here.
I don't think Haruka looked that great, unfortunately.
Haruka
either.
looked terrible.
Yeah.
She didn't look like Haruka, but I felt like she
No.
was okay to look at. Like Jingu looked wrong.
Mhm.
Like he was very his eyes were too big.
Mhm.
And
So
his
he was
face
someone's baby girl.
He just a lot of them looked just really off, and I don't know why. And it was weird that Kuze looked off, because that's just a guy. That is a man. That's an actor.
Akiyama look normal.
Yeah. They've locked in on some characters, just being like, we're gonna do the prettiest rendition of them that you've ever seen.
Mhm.
And then others don't know what happened.
Right.
Yeah, here's my question: is how can they do Akiyama right in Ishin, but they ruined him in 6?
I think it's because everyone fucking hated him in 6, because I've seen him in another game, and they fix him.
How does he look in 6?
It's unfortunate.
They Hanson Squidwarded him.
No.
How long does this go? Because I'm pressing your buttons as fast as I can, and I don't understand.
Let me pull them up for you.
Yes, please.
This is boring, and I'm not having fun. Thank you.
I'm like, I'm only finding, like, not awful, but just kind of subpar screenshots.
Mhm.
And none of them are living up to what the game does to his actual face.
Yeah, I've never seen him in game.
Right.
I've just seen screenshots, and I'm like, the Hanson Squidward.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah, because you look at him in
Because he's
screenshots
got a
and you're
really,
like,
like,
huh,
narrow
that's-
face, kind
yeah.
of, in
Yeah.
prior games, too, so it's like, I don't know why they chatted him.
Mhm.
So
They didn't
I'll
need
pull
to.
him from 4 real quick and try and get similar lighting to that.
Might there not be similar cover art of him in the same sort of like style? For Action 4.
I'm not enjoying this fight.
This is disgusting. Akiyama would have had approximately $88 billion worth of shit.
88 billion?
88 billion
We talking 88 billion yen or 88 billion USD? 'Cause it's a very-
USD.
Oh my god! What?
Hold on, let me make sure they did their math right.
That's a
Damn.
lot.
He's very
I'm like,
wealthy.
He's very well. So someone else is saying the math is they did the conversion wrong. So it more so he'd be just a billionaire. He'd have a little over $1 billion under his belt.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
That's more reasonable.
You know what? Since that's cover art, you'll get cover art from here.
I mean, that's
So-
sort of like that's the basis I want to go with anyway.
Yeah.
Like. You okay?
It's sorry, Krim. We're too busy looking at the yesification of our guy to notice your dueling woes.
It's okay.
Yeah, I even color coordinated the pipes for you to let you know that he's burning his hand and freezing the other. I feel like it's the issues they try to make him look like a real person and they miss the ballpark
Mm-hmm.
on what he looks
I mean,
like.
it just. I just feel like it just wasn't necessary, man. He was already pretty handsome as is. I don't know what the change was. I don't know who felt that was necessary.
I think he has the exact same model in 5. No, it looks like it's just slightly touched up.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a promo image. No, that's the image for Dark Soul or Death Souls. He's got his guns and everything.
Is there a reason the cop girl's not helping, by the way?
Yeah,
She
Kiryu,
sucks.
What'd you say?
wanted to do it a lot.
Breaking the law, breaking the law.
I can't do this, boss. I don't. I'm not having fun.
There we go.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm dun 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 with this shit.
Trying to pull my legs up into my chair and I'm just falling.
それだけで本気ってわけだ。
さあ、これで電気は戻ったわ。
よし、上に戻ろう。
He's a soggy cat. Wet boy.
Soggy boy.
Drenched.
ボス、システムが復旧します。よし、電源を入れろ。
Get your nasty tongue away from my ice cream.
Which one is it?
Todd.
Of
Of course.
course. He got the LGBT lights on his keyboard.
He got a big ass forehead.
Yeah, that's the plus.
どうした何者かが
I also have a big ass forehead, so.
I'm sure y'all have seen, or at least Jez, I'm sure you've seen, like the fucking One Piece where they play tic-tac-toe on Vivi's forehead.
Yes, yes, I have. Oh man.
変わって。
I'll be better at your job than you because I have no technical training on this.
She starts changing the keyboard lighting and shit. And he's like, hey, what the fuck?
Like, I just... These have to be enjoyable, they have to be watchable, they have to be enjoyable, they have to be watchable. I need to shut the fuck out.
Some people like a crude crash out.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, like, I feel like that'd be part of the entertainment.
I
Is he just more
don't
alone?
want to sell myself as the crash out bitch. And then you watch any of my other streams and I'm like, just mellow,
You guys
having a
see that
vibe in time.
TikTok about that librarian who crashed out over Yakuza?
God. And they're literally telling me that I'm an asshole right now.
Of course.
You had 2 bowls of cat food outside. You do not need my ice cream.
I
Also, it's
thought you
got
were
chocolate in
talking
it.
about me for a second. And I was
No.
like, what?
You well, I think you got
It's-
2 bowls of cat food behind you, but that's not what I'm talking about.
It's the counter yelling at you earlier from the door, from your cat at the door.
No, cat's back up on the desk and he wants
Yeah,
chocolate
I
ice cream.
forgot
He will
she
not
she
get
does
it.
actually have training on this, and this is her job.
Except for they don't
Oh
know
my
how to look at like she's hacking. Instead, they're just scrolling code text on screen.
It's better than how Criminal Minds does hacking,
Oh.
which is phenomenally bad, by the by.
Hell yeah.
大したもんだ。堂島大吾の居場所が分かりました。どうだ。
How'd I go?
You're not getting any. Back up.
桃源郷だと。
知ってるの？
ああ。1年前に行ったことがある。世話になったな。さっきの騒動で俺たちが。
I love Forehead Dude trying to not be suspicious and immediately becoming the most suspicious person in the room.
So that's what we're calling him now, is forehead guy.
Forehead guy.
No, stop trying to sell it.
Yeah, it's like he says that, and I'm like, what do you see? Because
Yeah.
what do you see?
Mm-hmm.